Hello, in this video we are going to create a technical drawing sheet. So at this point you have your design laid out, but in practice the person implementing a design, whether you're a construction worker or tradesman, and you have a design, you usually have a print off of the design and you're referencing the print off when you're on site actually building what the design is. So to do that, we'll go to the left side here and right click on Sheets and then go New Sheet. This is where it'll list title blocks and sheets that we previously had, but we want to load a new size. And then we have to locate the file, scroll down and go to Revit 2022 and then Libraries. So this library here is from the Revit content download. If you haven't done that, please go back to step 8. So if you go to title blocks at the bottom and then select 11 by 17, make sure it's selected there and then hit OK. So in here, we now have our 11 by 17 sheet. What we can do is we can edit, and this is what they call a title block. So a title block will include important information such as the names, the dates, and so on. So if I go down here, I'm going to put Sab as the owner. For drawn by, I'm just going to put my initials, and then checker, I'm just going to put NA for not applicable. If you do want to get fancy, what you can do is double click on the title block, and now you can edit the contents within it. So I'm actually going to delete Autodesk logo, and I'm going to import an image. So if I go to Insert, Import Image, go to my downloads, I can actually place a bulldog in here. There we go. Do you want to save changes? Yes. So I'm actually making a new template here that has bulldog in it. Save. And I'll actually have to reload that template since I created a new one, but that's just an example of how to use it. Now what I'll do is I'll actually bring in different drawing views. So I'm going to get the floor plan in here, I'll click, hold your click, and drag it in. And as you can see, it's very large. Like, it includes these arrows here on each side. So if you actually go to our level 1, I want you to get rid of these. So select one of them, right click on it, and go to hide in view and select category. So it'll hide all of them. Next, what I want you to do is double click on this, on the level 1 logo, and then change the scale of it. So scale is specifically how we fit it on the page. And that's actually at 1/8 equals 1 foot, so that'll be good. Double click. And I'm going to drag it back in. Level 1. And we're going to do the same thing for the ceiling plan, but if you double click to open the ceiling plan, I want you to hide these as well. Hide in view, category. Go back to the sheet, and then click and drag your ceiling plan in. And as you can see, it automatically aligns with our floor plan. Perfect. And then next, we're going to click and drag our rendering. So click, drag, something like that. If you double click in it, you can shrink it. And double click to get out of it. And then lastly, we're going to bring in our section view. Click, drag. Voila. So there you have it. That is how you create a technical drawing. One thing I want to point out about the section view is you'll see in the previous video, we talked about the arrow pointing in the direction of the view. So as you can see, the arrow is pointing towards the front of the class where all the cabinets are. And then when you look at this section view, there are all the cabinets, so it's in the right direction. But I also want you to pay attention to the tag here. So it says 4, which is referencing, it's number 4 in A101. So this sheet is A101, and each of these different views has a number associated with it. And for the section view, it has a 4 there, which actually references the number 4 in this bubble here. The last step here is exporting it to a PDF. So I want you to go to File at the top, Export, PDF. You can change the name to whatever you want. Current window. Select the page size to be 11 by 17 ANSI B. All right, that all looks good. Do you want to say the settings we used? No. Awesome. One thing I forgot to check is where it was saving, the location. So it saved it to documents, and that's a big no-no, all right? We want you to save that within your OneDrive LDCSB folder. So hit OK. Now you can see it saving into OneDrive. ANSI 11 by 17B. Nice. So that's ready to go. Now if I go to my OneDrive, I can open it up. And now we have our PDF here.